Hey everybody, this is Go Geronimo, and today I'm doing the second video on what you need to do or what you need for basic leather crafting on a budget. Okay, the other one was like 6 months ago. I've acquired a whole lot more stuff because when you sell stuff, you can use it for more tools or product material, things like that. So, but I'm going to show you what I started out with. And it starts with that rubber mallet from a Dollar Tree. It costs $1. I know it's hard to believe. Anvil, 15 bucks. You use a 20% coupon if you have the app out, or you search it online on your smartphone. We have cordage. I'm going to talk about two different types: leather cordage or artificial sinew, which is a really good one to start out with because you can get different widths of lacing out of this. If you're going for a real small profile on a wallet or something like that, you can actually separate these and use a little bit less. You need these needles, and I'm going to bring you in, we're going to look at those better. Or if we're using a leather cordage, you're going to use one of ththese other types of needles. We'll get you in closer to see that in a second as well. You will need something to make an opening for your stitching. So, I think this was 10 bucks or something like that, and it's a hole punch. Just a single hole punch. My first chisel was this guy right here. I used a file on one of these electrician's electronic testing devices. Anyways, it worked very well. Okay, I just filed it down into a chisel and used a ruler, marked where I wanted all my chisels, so maybe a fourth or maybe 3, what is that, 16ths or something like that, and just kind of measured them out and pressed in to make my marking, and then went over it and either hole punched it or chiseled it. Do I have all the supplies you need to start with? I believe so. So that's the bare minimum. Okay. Another thing I would like to add though, this right here, call it a stitching guide. It will mark the stitch spots on your equipment or on your leather that you're working, and give you a pretty accurate spacing between stitchings. This is like 20 bucks on Hobby Lobby, and you can use, if you have the app, the Hobby Lobby app, you can use that 40% off one item thing. Go in there and get this for about 12 bucks or something like that. Definitely worth having. Not 100% necessary when you're starting out. You don't know if you want to, be a leather worker, but you want to have fun and try. So this is what that is. It's going to show you basically your real basic stuff you need to start making cases or wallets, bracelets, stuff like that. Let's get you in close and we'll look at the equipment. Okay. So this is the whole punch I was talking about, and it has a bunch of different sizes. It comes with, I think, about 10 of them. I usually use the smaller one for the really thin lace that I make. Okay, we'll talk about that later too. How to make your own lacing, save a whole lot of money. Now this is the artificial sinew, and the reason why I really like this stuff, especially starting out, is that you can either use this whole big piece for something you really want sturdy, or if you're making a wallet and you want a really low profile, you can actually just take a piece. Or if you wanted to use this much, you could. So you have that option. You just pull out the length, cut it, and separate. Okay, you can actually you can get a lot of uses out of this. And this is the type of needle I use for that. Okay. It's got a nice big eye for you guys and girls who are scared of working needles because of those really tiny eyes. This one's very friendly. You pass that stuff through very easily. Here's that super ghetto chisel I was talking about, but it got the job done. Okay, of course I moved on since then. And a hole punch. Okay, now let's take out a piece of leather. You can either, as I mentioned earlier, use a ruler, space it out like that, come in and chisel them, okay, or make a hole and come in and lace it. But with this little machine right here, makes it a whole lot easier. So you've already scored your leather, have a nice line to go by where you want your stitch. Take this guy right here and just follow over that line. Now you've got perfect spacing to go ahead and chisel or hole punch. Alright, so that's the other stuff that I mentioned on the previous video that you would need to have in order to make some more stuff. So please click like, subscribe, share my videos. Find me at gogeronimo.com. You can find me on Etsy. I sell products. That's right, I do. Etsy.com/shops/Geronimo's Crafts. Check that out. And see exactly what I've been making. Maybe purchase something. Fight. Help the cause. That's right. I'm going to see you guys later. We're going to put some of this stuff to use and make some simple products.